It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Good evening, bookies. My name is Hannah, and welcome to Top 10 Tuesdays. So today we are talking about the prettiest books I own, except we're doing it under the dust jacket. So the prettiest naked books I own. So these books are in no particular order. I kind of was just like picking my favorite ones because I memorized my favorite ones. So we're just going to start from this stack and move down. So the first one up is actually 3 Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. And it's just so simple. It's just got bloop, which I haven't read this book. I know, shocker. But I'm guessing this represents the 3 Dark Crowns. And like the cover is like a brownish purple, which I don't exactly love, but I think like little things like this, which are so simple, which make just like little surprises underneath the covers for readers, just they're so nice. So next we have The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. If you haven't seen under this cover, it is gorgeous. Like, oh, nope, stay over there. It's just a nice green, and then it's got that pretty like decal on it, and I just love when they do stuff like that. I love it. So next we have The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw, and you know, I love space, I love stars and everything. I want to get like something like that tattooed. So when I pulled the dust jacket off of this, I was like, oh yes, it's just so pretty. So the next one I have is actually a pretty popular one. When people talk about favorite covers underneath dust jackets, this is often one that pops up quite regularly, and it's Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get over how pretty this is, and like both sides, and then even the spine. Like this doesn't even need a dust jacket really. Like you could just put it on your shelf and leave it, but I think it's nice that they put the dust jacket over it. But oh, this is definitely one of my top 10. Like obviously it's like one of my top 3, I feel like. So the next one I got fairly recently, and the design on this cover doesn't exactly stick out. It's more of like a embossed thing. Is that the right word for it? I'm not exactly sure. So hopefully you guys will be able to see it, but it's The Beautiful by Renee Audier, and I hope you can see it because it's a lion, and it's really cool, and it's like the textured... Why do you always sit where I need to go? Oh, I hope you guys can see this better. But it's so detailed, and it's just, I love it. It's gorgeous. I wish they had made it black, kind of like the lettering, but they didn't. So hopefully you guys can see that. I'm sorry if you can't. So the next one I have doesn't really have any lettering on it besides on the spine, which is, you know, normal for books. It's the color that completely shocked me when I took off this dust jacket, because I think this color is beautiful, and like you never expect it from books, I guess. But it's Warcross by Marie Lu. Look at that blue color. Oh, I took off the dust jacket and I went, well, that's got to be on the list, obviously. So the next one I actually put on my Instagram a long time ago. When I was reading it, I discovered it, and I really liked it. And it says Breathe Fire, and it's on Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. And it's just 2 simple words that, like, when I first bought this book and opened it up, I was like, I wonder what that means. I'm sure it'll be important later on in the book, and it was. This book is amazing, by the way. No one talks about it enough, So I've had this next book for a really long time, and I never looked under the cover. You'd be surprised how many times I just ignore books and I don't look under their covers at all. So when I was looking for books to go on this list and I took the cover off of this book, I was honestly so surprised. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Okay, so for this example, I'm going to show the first and the third of this series. I own the second one, but it's soft cover because that's all my bookstore had. But I'm going to show you both of them because they're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like the third one better than I like the first one. But it's The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Look at them. This is my favorite. This is just so pretty. Look at it shine. Oh, girl, go up. It's so pretty. And so when I saw this one, I was like, oh, well, that's really cool. But then I was like, I wonder if Queen of Nothing has one as well. And it does. I need to pick up the Wicked King, obviously, in hardcover so I can see if they all are like that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I think that might be my all-time favorite, which surprises me because the next two are pretty high on my list. Now, like I said, I love when they do this to books because it's like a little surprise to their readers. And so I was surprised when I took the cover off of King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo and saw this. There's nothing on the back, which is like, I feel like it could be fine, but I'm also like, if you're going to do all this and then some more on the spine, like you should have just smacked, even like some little up here in the corners, but like they've already gone above and beyond, and it's very shiny and very pretty. Alright, last but not least is not a YA book, but it is a huge book that I think just deserves more recognition. And it's Mythology. I have to read the title because I feel like it's so long. Mythology, Timeless Tales of Gods and Heroes by Edith Hamilton. This is a huge book of Greek stories about the gods. And like, it looks like it belongs in a library. I never have taken the cover off of this. This is what the original cover looks like. Which is, yes, it's pretty. I'm not like over the moon about it. It's a nice cover, but like this looks like a really big not historical, but like research tome, you know, like freaking massive. The dust cover should be off this one. Just like Heartless, the dust cover should stay off of this one. It's not going to because I want to protect this book, but it should. I mean, no. I have to. I can't leave it I can't leave it unprotected, man. Books are too precious that way. I only take dust covers off of books when I'm reading them. That's better. Alright, that's it. Before we leave though, I want to show you guys a trilogy of books that have like under the dust covers. It surprised me and I think they're pretty, and this was also on my Instagram, but I'm going to show you what the dust covers looks like under the To All the Boys I Loved Before series. It's surprising considering how like I feel like the covers themselves are very pastel and soft, because the books underneath are not. So like it's like a soft purple or like a nice blue. This is probably my favorite one, like this pink. Very soft, very pastel, they fit the book, right? Now I'm not saying I hate under these dust jackets, but I now just noticed how much they throw off the whole softness of the covers. The blue is fine. The blue is actually not that bad. But the pink is nothing alike. So yeah, I just want to show you guys those before we get out of here. So yeah, that is it. I've shown you guys 13 books. All of them are like they're my favorites. I think they're so pretty. Oh my gosh, Queen of Nothing is so pretty. I will never get over it. But that's it. You guys are finally done hearing me just freak out over all these pretty undercover designs. That is it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Rock on!